Absolutely, from winter clothing to the tastiest winter dishes. Chef Clem is in the kitchen, ready to give you some of the best tips in putting together great dishes that involve seasonal vegetables, you know, and we're talking about beautiful peas and green beans and mange tout and what do you call these again? These are...
That's the mange tout.
That's the mange tout,
yeah.
But it's just all kinds of beautiful greenery that we're incorporating into our dish, which is a lamb knuckle that has a beautiful red wine infusion in it. And I'm looking forward to making this.
Me too. This is a taste recipe, and I like the idea of lamb in general with greens. There's something about lamb and peas that just goes so well together. I suppose because you can imagine like the lamb walking around the meadows and like chomping on some green beans and some peas and peas. And the rule is if they grow together, they go together.
Oh, yes.
So this grows together in a sense, so it must go together.
It's got to go together. All right, let's get started.
So the one thing about lamb knuckle is it's one of my favorite cuts of lamb because it's so much flavor.
Yes.
And you get that bone that runs through there. And we know the bone has so much flavor. There's a bit of marrow in there, but it's just intensified lammy flavor. So simple thing is what you need to do, we're gonna marinate it now because it's a kind of meat that needs a very low and slow cooking method to break down all the fibers in there because you really want it to be very soft.
Absolutely.
And then you want to enjoy that bone at the end. It's like you're not just gonna you just do that thing. Okay, cool. So what you're gonna do, we start that marinade in a cold pot. You're gonna marinate it overnight for the best results.
Okay.
It's almost like a coq au vin in the way that you use it.
Coq au vin.
Yeah, we use the chicken with the red wine.
Yes, okay.
So it takes out the color, it takes out the flavor of everything you add. So let's start first. Okay, cool. So we're gonna add up beautiful lamb to this pot. It's a cold pot. It's a cold pot. We're actually gonna marinate.
Ideally, we are marinating this overnight.
Overnight, absolutely.
Cool.
So then
goes in there.
Lamb goes in.
Then
hit it with a bit of salt. We like seasoning throughout all the stages of cooking, so you make sure you get that like depth of seasoning coming through.
Okay.
So lightly, don't have to be crazy with it.
Okay, don't be too generous.
But the one thing I do like in this dish
is
pepper.
Go crazy.
Lots of pepper.
Okay.
And pepper and lamb in general, so well together.
Okay, good. All right. I guess they grow together as well.
I mean, it could. So then some garlic going in.
Okay.
And we know garlic adds like so much flavor, especially if you're marinating in it. And then we got some celery going in there, and celery just adds a beautiful savory note.
Lovely stuff, okay.
And onions.
Oh, onions.
Yeah, we get that. Onions, we know already, amazing.
Now.
But like, what I love about this is like you can totally just see what's going on in your fridge. If your carrots are looking like they've seen better days, just chuck them in there.
Okay.
It does get flavor as well, and you can cook it down with the carrots as well. So just kind of whatever's going on, a bit of fennel, hoy it in the marinade. It'll take out that flavor as well. Then red wine.
Yes.
Now I know that a lot of our viewers don't drink alcohol, and I think that's fine. So just use a bit of like stock. That'll be perfectly fine. Get that in there. Just give the lamb a chance to like absorb the flavors of everything else that's going on in there.
And these days, there's alcohol-free wine.
There's alcohol-free wine. There's alcohol-free beer, which I'm thinking alcohol-free beer with this dish would be amazing.
Hey, that's gonna soften it up quite nicely.
Exactly. You'll get that bit malty flavor coming through.
Red wine vinegar wouldn't have the same effect.
You know what? It actually would. But you're gonna, if you think about vinegar in general, it also tenderizes meat.
Yes.
But you're not gonna wanna marinate it overnight then. You probably just need like a bit of an hour.
Oh, so that'll actually quicken the process.
But understand, you're gonna take on the flavor of that vinegar though. So maybe dilute it with a little bit of water, a little bit of stock.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. I like that. That's actually pretty cool. That's actually a good idea. I actually want to try that.
All right.
So overnight, and what you'll notice is, like I said, it'll take up that color of the red wine.
Which you'll see in the final product.
Yes, you'll see in the final product. If you kind of like, you like this whole idea, but you want to switch it up with white wine, 100%.
Oh.
100%. But then it won't have that deep red color, which is also perfectly fine. Because we're such connoisseurs.
Listen, the idea is swirling around in my mind. I'm just imagining.
Swirling around in your mind.
What? Swirling around in with the white wine. Okay, so this would be the next day.
Right, so next morning, take the lid off, put it over some heat, and I'm actually gonna cook the lamb in the marinade. So here's what's really great. Alcohol's got a bit of flavor, right? Natural flavor of alcohol is bitter. So the longer you cook it, you cook that acidic flavor out of it. And you hold onto those beautiful nuances of the wine. Nuances.
The tannins.
The tannins, exactly. All the flavor that you want imparted into your lamb. But going with a little bit of lamb stock or chicken stock. And what's gonna happen
right
is...
in there.
Yeah, get it in there. So you just cover the ingredients.
Okay.
You're gonna slow cook it. The lamb becomes super tender and beautiful. I mean, it literally falls off the bone, just like that. We plated it in there.
Look at that.
And then we just flash fried our greens. Another way to retain the color, retain the crunch.
Yeah, the
the
freshness.
manchetus in the snow peas in there, the peas in there, and these beautiful purples manchetu as well. Quick, a few potatoes.
And you're done.
And you're done.
You're done, because all of the flavor concentration is right there in that lamb that you'll be able to enjoy with. And that's a beautiful plate.
It is.
A beautiful plate. Not sure if I could finish that on my own, but
you can try. It's that seasonality on a plate right there. Exactly what we stand for at Woolies. Sustainability, seasonality. Get it now. Get it while it's fresh. Look at this. You can still see the dew on this. Nicole picked this morning from the fields. From the fields.
Right outside on the mountain.
Yeah.
On the mountainside here. Okay. Well, you can get the recipe, of course, on our website, expressoshow.com. Try out this beautiful recipe, and I'm sure the entire family will enjoy.